Hello and welcome to Trains and Viatic. I got a little bit distracted there, but here we are today. And yesterday we made for Garden Shed, and last night, as I was needing a little bit of inspiration, I've made for two little thingies that go with it. Sorry about for YouTube saying it was live when it wasn't. I still haven't quite got the hang of it yet, but I'm now live, and welcome everybody to the stream. So I'm not going to use those two, but this is what we made yesterday, and it looked pretty nice. What I'm going to do when we build in the scene is I'm going to use some of this concrete texture paint just to go underneath it. So that's quite nice. Today we're going to start building this kit, which is for Metcalfe HO scale Crofter's Cottage. So we'll build half of it today, the other half tomorrow, and we're going to do the same with the advent calendar opening as we did yesterday. We're about to do the advent calendar when I'm waiting for the glue to dry. So let's clear up my desk a little bit. Hi David. I'm well today. I hope you're well today. So as well as this kit, we're going to be using some of these lights I bought, which were originally for the Coca-Cola train, but I'll use them to light up the building. I have had a quick look at the kit online, and I might actually swap to camera 2. Yeah, camera 2 is a much better image. If I just move it a tad, we can get my desk quite nice. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I shouldn't run out of battery today, but if I do, I've got spare batteries again. So let's see what we got in for kit. So we got building 1, building 2, ridge, sheet of windows, more windows, curtains and chimneys, sheet of cardboard, and then a nice instruction book, which I managed to attack with a knife. So we're going to start on the first building, and then we'll move on to the second building. So let's work out which building is which. So this is the second building, so that's tomorrow. And this is the first building. So we got very nice instructions, a bit more advanced than what I'm used to. So first of all, it's saying about all these bits which are on this card. So we've got part 3, part 1, part 7, 8, 2, 5, 6 and 4. I'll take these out as they're needed. And it also say about painting the edge, which I'm not going to worry about. But I'll try to keep the desk clear. So first of all, it's saying take that bit, and that bit out. Which are those two on there. Follow the normal cut line. And then the other bit will be on here. So it's that bit there. So cut that out. I hope everybody's had a good day. I hope everyone's still enjoying my streams. I still haven't found my scissors. I'll put them somewhere safe. But I will find them eventually. So with this kit, if I'm reading the instructions correctly, the windows go on the greyed out bits. And you have working doors. I need to try to keep it so that you can see what I'm doing. So, just going through, taking the windows out. And now for the window sheet, which should be up here. Yes, it is. So we need C1s for down the bottom, C2 and C3. So just cut along the line. Do I need C4? Yes, I need C4 as well. And completely missed the line. So like I said yesterday, I'm going to cut just inside the lines, and I'm also going to leave the bottom until I got all of these cut. So just go through, cutting the lines, cutting more lines, just keep on cutting this till everything's released. And then we're going to use my normal glue, which is for Everbuild Stick to All-Purpose Clear Adhesive. I find that so much better than Yoo-Hoo, but I don't have any real problem with Yoo-Hoo. I just find that one better. So just cutting the windows, cutting more windows, cutting more windows. I hope everyone who's watching have entered my competition. What's another name for the 25th of December? Closing date for that will be the 23rd of December at 8 in the evening, Greenwich Mean Time. So just cutting this bit off. And now just cutting the bottom. So just go along there. And then along there. And that's all my windows ready to go in. Would have been much easier with a pair of scissors. And I'll adjust the camera in a second to try to make it more visible what I'm doing. So that should be a bit better. So referring back to the instructions. So we want to see one downstairs of both of these. So just put a little bit of glue around the edge. And do the same on that one. And then put your C1s in. And then your net C1. And if you think this kit looked fun to make, remember you can enter my competition to have a chance to win one of these or one of the other prizes. I think I'm up to eight items in it so far. And I believe I got about 16 entrances. So you have quite a good chance of winning something. I know the most wanted items are my Trains and Viettic limited edition mugs, which I might actually do a run off in the summer. So that's quite interesting. C4s fit there quite nicely, but it's quite a large opening. So these get put to one side for 5 minutes. And then we're going to take that one out, which is number 1. So just cut along the base. And that should just plop out like that, which it does. I'm not going to worry about putting curtains on these windows, as I don't fancy curtains on the window. I want it to look like a rugged old farmhouse. So now to take the farmhouse out. And like all good Metcalfe models, there's a nice line to cut. And that should come out quite nicely. Ah, there's a second line to cut. So that's pretty nice. And it also say to release the cottage walls. So just cut them both out. And plop out all the windows. So we're doing pretty well. And that's the shape of our house. So the first job is to stick the bottom in. Trying to work out how to do this on camera will be fun. So run the glue along there, along there, along there, and along there. And then as I want to light this up, I'm going to chop a corner off so that I can run the power through it. So now I'll just fold it around. And sticking the two inner walls on. So that's the first one, and that goes in there like so. And then this is the second one, which again, bit of glue on. And stick it on the inside here to attach the two walls together. Make sure that they're both pushed down nicely. And while that's setting, we can open the advent calendar. Just trying to put a clamp in just to hold everything together, like so. Make sure that that's all pushed down to the bottom. And you can see I've got that nice hole there to feed power through it. So let's go to camera 1 and see what's in the advent calendar today. And some clever person put all the building materials up on top of that advent calendar. So today's the 17th, which is just up there. Hopefully it's going to be something fun. It's a businessman. Something easy for me to identify today. Look like he's just seen a friend or going towards his car. So that's quite a nice figure. So put that back in there, put that back up there. And let's go through the next bit of instructions. So we've got the front and back wall to go in, then we've got the floor to put in, which I'm going to sellotape the light to. Then we've got the walls, chimney, roof, and chimney top. So let's carry on with this. So I'll go back to camera 2. I do like how Metcalfe's is designing for models now, how it's much more stronger. So just glue all the way around. And then put that in that side. actually put it in the correct side normally does help. So that's now like that. Do the same with the other roll, trying to make sure to get it the correct way round this time. So just gluing a nice bit of glue on it. And then try to shove it in. Like so. So we got the back side and the front side. So next bit is strengthening card 2, which is that one there. Or is it that one there? I'll check the instructions. And it's that one there. So this needed a quick bit of additional attention. So cut the corner off. Find my sellotape, which is always fun. That's my sellotape. Just trying to find my sellotape, which I don't have there. I just need to, actually I might have some tape here. Aha, I got my nice colour masking tape. So get one of the lights, which is that just there. And then a small bit of masking tape. Just enough to hold everything in place. So make sure that that's facing up. And I want that to be in the middle-ish. The cables go neatly through there. Just trim that off. And then feed the wires through the first corner. So if I just twist everything together, which is my normal trick for it, and that should make it go down the corner easier. Nearly there. Just about there. If I get this one through first, like so, I should be able to use that to guide the wire through for the next one. Actually, my original mistake looked like the best idea. Just feed it into the heat shrink. And seeing how difficult that was, I should really put the second one in. But I won't worry about that. So that's now in. So we need our gable wall. And I stuck the windows on the wrong side. So just bit of glue on the gable end, just to glue that all in place, and that goes like that, holding the floor in. And then I go back to my grey sheet, which I can't remember whereabouts I just stuck it. I stuck it just here. And take that out. And just leave this in. So that now stick on that side. That bit really isn't too sticky, so I'm actually going to put a bit of extra glue on there. Get a bit mad with the glue. And then put that back up. And just stick that again. So let's see how the lights actually look. So I've got my 9-volt battery here. And just applying power. And if I move that back a bit, you can see it's a nice blue colour. So if I swap to the other camera, we can see the next stage. So stuck the walls in, we now got to make the chimney stack, then add the roof, and then add the chimney stack. So I'll take us back to the other camera. And it's saying using 4 of those. Oh, 5 of them. So just cut that along there. And take that out like so. I don't think I'm that fast. I've just been doing them for a long time. So, but thank you for the compliment. And most probably I'll spot that I made a mistake somewhere, as that's what normally happens with me. So I got my set square to glue all these up with. So today I'm only doing the first half of this. I'll do the second half tomorrow. But I don't think that's too problem. Hi Anthony, good to have you there again. So sticking these together. As you were late, you missed my person today. So the person today is this businessman. Look like he's trying to go somewhere. I'll put him down there. One of the tricks I have found with Metcalfe folding stuff is you can fold 2 and then put leave them together. So we got this bit. Now I need to find the chimney stack. So it's not on this one, so it got to be on this one. So stick that there, stick that there, stick that there, stick that there, and cut out this bit. So the other half of this will be done tomorrow. Not quite wrapping it up just yet. About another 5 minutes, I reckon. So this goes in there like so. Nice bit of glue. I was saying to Mum and Dad earlier, I thought I might run out of glue today, but as I use it a lot more sparingly than I used to, it's surprising how far the glue have gone. Oh, that's good. Nice to know other people have a figure. So I'll stick this on now. For 2 wires, I'll put the light inside. So now for the roof. Not the barn roof. The cottage roof. So just cut along the line like normal. And then we can stick this on the roof. So that will look like that. That's actually quite a nice roof. I'm not actually going to worry about the upstairs light. I think just a downstairs light is quite nice. So that goes on there like so. Stick a bit of weight on there with that. And put it to one side for a second. And then it is just stack the thingies on top. The capping stones, which are those two there. I think I might actually do for chimneys the proper way for a change to when I do them tomorrow. So if I move that over there, I can put a glob of glue just there. Stick that on there. Like so. Glob of glue on this one. And try to get it on there nicely. Always a good use of a scalpel to put stuff in a final position. And that's looking pretty good. So let's see what it looked like with its light on again. Just using my standard 9-volt battery technique. So that actually looks quite nice with a battery running. So just like that. That's quite nice. The light isn't bleeding through. I'll move it a bit more forward. It's just enough light for you to see it. If I can get it to light up properly. There we go, just enough light to see it, but not overpowering, as my idea of my Christmas theme this year is for it to be lit subtly. So that's today's half of the build done. So tomorrow we got that bit to be done, which will have that. Let me swap the cameras, as this one's easier. So we've get that across. So we're building that bit tomorrow. We built that bit today. We'll also do that bit tomorrow. But I'm going to have those doors instead of that, so that it's a nice holiday let. And this will go on for a wooden base. I will need to drill a hole in it. So you'll have something like that with a garden, the greenhouse in view like that. So I'm quite happy with how this has started to come along. So like I said earlier, underneath the greenhouse I'm going to have I keep on forgetting that my camera doesn't show the full view. So underneath the greenhouse I'm going to be using that concrete paint, so that paint's there, and I might actually have a little concrete pathway laid down. So let me press, is it that? Nope, it's that button. So thank you everybody for watching. I'll be up live again about 8 tomorrow. Sorry about the YouTube preempting me earlier. I didn't realise it actually showed it till I checked on my tablet. But I'm happy with how this is looking, so I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. Richard.